You're watching NBC, America's late-night leader.
It's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And me, I'm Ed Hall. Tonight, Jay welcomes Salma Hayek, World Series announcer Joe Buck, the music of Rod Stewart, and Arsenio Hall visits the Anaheim Angels. And now, Jay Leno.
Hey, buddy. Hi, you guys. Hi, guys. Hi, girls. Thank you very much. Welcome to The Tonight Show. Nice to have you here. Well, folks, it's 11:35. It is Thursday night, or as they say over at Continental Airlines, last call. It has happened again. This time, a Continental Airlines pilot pulled off a flight moments before it was about to take off because he was drunk. He was drunk. Authorities said they first became suspicious when the pilot was sitting in a coach seat yelling, "Somebody stole the control panel!" That was the tip-off.
Tipped him off, huh? Oh, yeah.
In fact, he was flying Continental's new plane, the Boeing 707. Yes, the new plane that has... And now his lawyer, did you see his lawyer on the news today? He's the lawyer. Now the lawyer is claiming, oh, he got drunk for safety reasons. He said a terrorist will think twice while storming a cockpit full of mean drunks. See, I don't know if I buy that. Hey, y'all looking forward to the World Series? Yeah. The World Series, or as we call it here in California, the state championships. Yeah! That's what it is. It's the state championship. I guess the mayors of Anaheim and San Francisco have made a bet on the World Series. They always do these, the mayors of the cities. Like if Anaheim wins, then San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown has to wear a cowboy hat in honor of the late Angels owner, Gene Autry. And if San Francisco wins, Anaheim Mayor Tom Daly will either dress as a motorcycle cop, an Indian, a construction worker, in honor of the village.
The girl is here. Oh,
See how
yeah.
see now. All right. Wait a minute, hang on. Ed, what are you doing?
Well, Jay, I think it's pretty obvious. I'm the Tonight Show rally monkey.
The rally monkey?
Yeah, you know, like the one the Angels have. Let me show you a clip. Ellen, run that clip, would you? Yeah, like that. Yeah, see, so anytime in the monologue, you know, when something doesn't go right, I'll rally the audience for it.
That's not going to work.
Sure it is, Jay. Watch this. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah!
All right, now sit down. Sit down there.
All right, but I'll be here if you need me.
No, it's fine. Where's that lady with the moon pie? You still got that moon pie, dear? Lady from Alabama. Virginia, where are you from, dear? Virginia? Would you like to give the monkey a moon pie? Here you go. Here, give him. Thank you, dear. Here, give the monkey a moon pie. There it is. All right. Now eat that and don't bother me.
Okay. I'm glad y'all didn't ask me to do that bit.
Don't tell Ed, but we did, and you passed. Anyway, I guess today President Bush flipped a coin. Heads Iraq, tails North Korea. Yeah, that's another good. Well, an announcement that has stunned the world. North Korea has admitted it has a nuclear weapons program. Their government has spent over $1 billion to develop this bomb. And they say if it works, next, they may give their country indoor plumbing. That's the next thing they'll work. Make sure the bomb is... Well, where's that monkey when I need him? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much. Funny joke. Yeah, funny joke. Hope you got enough moon pie, sweetheart. You got another moon pie? Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. There you go. Give the monkey another moon pie. Oh. Boy, them Southern gals are smart, huh? They know their men. And, you know, Saddam Hussein has won re-election in Iraq. The vote, 11 million to 0. 11 million to 0. Wasn't that the score of the Bengals game the other night? 11 million to 0. Actually, 2 people were killed in Baghdad by stray bullets that were fired up in the air during one of Saddam Hussein's victory celebrations. They just shot the bullets, one came down, killed 2 people. Sad thing is, this is Iraq's biggest military victory in like 20 years. Probably. We don't need a monkey on that one. And in a ceremony at the White House yesterday, President Bush signed a congressional resolution authorizing military force against Iraq. They say the first step of the bombing campaign to release Madonna's movie in downtown Baghdad. That's the first thing. Open in theaters nationwide. That will disorient the people, you see. They'll be so confused that they'll be attacked. What else happened? Oh, Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon at the White House yesterday with President Bush. Everything was going great until Bush said, "Now, which side you on? Your Jewish side?" Where's that monkey boy? Yeah! There you go.
It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
What else happened? And former President Jimmy Carter, Nobel Prize winner, very proud of Jimmy. He is observing the presidential elections down there in Jamaica. You know, there are 7 Rastafarian candidates running for office in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's like this country. You think they ask the candidates, have you ever experimented with marijuana? Oh, yes, at least 12 times today. You know, everybody's going, oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, all the time, yes, yes.
That was like a Middle Eastern
It is
Jamaican.
the Middle East. No, my character, I was doing a man from the West Indies who had just moved to Jamaica.
Oh, that's what
Oh, yes,
that
man. It's very good, yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
We don't have the moon pie in Jamaica. And Al Gore going to be on 2020 with Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters. See Al Gore? She'll be on with Jenny Craig. Oh, my God. Oh, folks, it's now time for the Winona Ryder Reminder of the Day.
Winona wants to remind you that there are only 68 more shoplifting days till Christmas.
Oh, how many watched that stupid Bachelor show last night? No, you see, why do women like this? This is the stupidest The show is so sleazy. You know, I don't know how this is possible, but I think my TV actually has crabs now from watching it. Oh, it's a sleazy show it is, isn't it? Come on. Oh, last night, the Bachelor took one of the ladies. I'm sorry. One of the ladies on the most romantic date ever. Did you see that? A string quartet performance at the Hollywood Bowl, where they were the only ones in the audience. Oh, completely empty except for them, yeah. Then he took it to the new Madonna movie. Same thing. Oh, what else? Our friends over at VH1 are planning a new weekly musical show featuring music behind bars. That's the name of it. It'll feature thieves, thugs, and murderers playing music in jail. Now, would you watch that? 2 hours of Charles Manson playing Helter Skelter on the harmonica? Oh, yeah, that's what I want to see. Here's an interesting... What is that?
I was calling Ed.
Never mind. No, there's too much sugar in those damn moon pies. He's all wound up. And according to a survey, up to 18% of golfers say they have had sex while on the golf course. 18%. Well, how does that work? I mean, if a foursome ahead of you are having sex, do you play through? Do you win? There's a new book out now called My Losing Season. It's interesting. It says the secret of athletics is you can learn more from losing than you can from winning. Finally, some good news for the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, they should be getting their PhD right about now. Here's another story I mentioned last night. The National Institute of Safety and Health says, listen to this, men, sitting on a bicycle seat can cause impotence in men. Sitting on a bicycle seat. You know what's even worse? Sitting on a bicycle without a seat. Oh, that's really Folks, we got a great show tonight. Be right back. Arsenio Hall will visit the Anaheim Angels and the beautiful Salma Hayek. Show them how to do it, monkey. Yeah. There you are.
one movie delivers. A high-octane, testosterone-fueled, adrenaline-pumped action comedy. It's all that. It's fast. I got it. Frantic. Furious. And funny.
It's just a flesh wound. Come on.
Samuel L. Jackson is so cool. He's ice.
You gonna hug me and tell me how much you miss me, or you gonna shoot me?
Formula 51. Rated R. Opens everywhere tomorrow.
Get up! Get on up!
Get up.
Right on, right on. Right on.
On issues that matter to Michigan, Dick Posthumus is a leader. As Senate leader, he fought to bring jobs to Michigan. Now he has a plan to create more jobs. Posthumus has been a leader in moving people off welfare. Posthumus supports drug testing for welfare recipients. And Dick Posthumus opposes raising property taxes. No changes, no tweaks, no way. Tell Dick Posthumus to keep fighting for Michigan. All of it.
Right now at DOC, get glasses you actually want to wear for $169 complete. Not just any frame, this is the good stuff. And that goes for lenses too. Get our premium super thin lightweight lens with UV protection and scratch coating. It's a look you'll love, just $169 complete, only at DOC.
At Rainforest Cafe, you'll discover exotic surroundings, incredible cuisine, and tropical delights. Our fantastic menu of traditional fare and new favorites is sure to please everyone. Journey in now for a sensational steak and shrimp combination platter for only $13.99. Our juicy top sirloin steak paired with our tropical coconut shrimp and our fabulous shrimp scampi. It's the ultimate combination. Steak and shrimp, only $13.99. Hurry in now for a limited time only. Rainforest Cafe, a wild place to shop and eat.
The World Series, of course, starts Saturday. Everybody in California pumped for the Angels and the Giants' big matchup. The Angels look pretty good, don't they? Angels look very exciting. Yeah. Well, I want to know how they were feeling going into this series, so I sent the biggest Angels fan I know down to Edison Field to get the scoop. Let's bring him out. Arsenio Hall. Come on in, Brother Hall. As you can see, there's a big sale going on at the leather factory today. Oh, wow, look at Brother Hall. You got the leather hat, you got the whole thing going on.
Yeah, what can I say, man? You know, funky fresh like that, you know?
Now, what do you
Me and Kevin are on Hollywood Squares tomorrow, y'all. Stay home. Yes.
Now, tell us what you got.
Gosh, I went down there. I love the Angels. I've always been an Angels fan, and now people can't tease me. There was a time, you know, when it wasn't popular to be an Angel fan. You know, you could get in free to an Angel game. and they might ask your ass to play, you know. But now they're hot, and it's all paid off. I was down there, and the players are... It's hard to get tickets for the World Series, but it starts Saturday night. If you can, go down and support them. They're harder to get than Puppetry of the Penis tickets. But try, you know, and support them.
I didn't realize it was hard to get. Let's take a look.
We will rock you. Sing it.
Who Angels in the World Series? Who Angels in the World Series? I hear that you're a really straight guy and you don't drink or anything.
Right, I don't have any alcohol except when we do the celebrations. That's like the first time I've even tried a beer.
So during the celebration, if champagne touches your skin, you get high, huh?
I probably do. I probably get drunk.
You know what? You're like the Amish Angel.
I don't know. I just...
You're known as being one of the smaller professional ball players.
Yes, I heard about Jay's joke about me not being able to ride the rides at Disney, so... Yeah,
Did he do that?
I've heard about it.
That's terrible, Jay. You wrong, man. You're wrong.
But it's true. But, no.
Somebody said your bobblehead was actual size. Why don't you introduce yourself to the Jay Leno audience?
Tim Salmon, right field.
If Jay were here, he'd probably want to ask you if you swim upstream when you mate.
I'm going to pass on that one.
See, I always use Jay's name in case the joke isn't funny. You know, if it's funny, I say, oh, no, that was an ad-lib. When we win the championship, somebody's going to have to say, I'm going to Disneyland. But since you're owned by Disney, I guess you could say, I'm going across the street.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, we got free tickets. I mean, you know, I heard Jay say something about Eckstein, you know, couldn't get on the ride. We're going to sneak him in, though.
And you know what? I found this in the locker room. I think this is his athletic supporter. I think I found Eckstein's cup. No, yeah, we ain't. As a matter of fact, why am I touching it? If that's the joke, why am I touching it? Introduce yourself to the Tonight Show audience.
Jared Washburn, pitcher for the Anaheim Angels.
How about those noisy-ass red sticks?
They're noisy. Very noisy.
It's a lot more effective with other people. Just ignore me. I'm not here. Just ignore me. That's gonna be more baseball. Veins of ice water.
What we got, baby? What we got? A bullpen coach, a bullpen catcher, Orlando McCowell. He had to take 2 aspirins the other day in the 5th inning.
Yeah. When you get a lot of these, they're loud. Was there ever a time when you all weren't doing well and you wish you were playing for the Mets because at least they have a lot of pot in the locker room? It's like when you lose and you're like, I wish I was a Met. Can I get 2 seats anywhere, please? Nosebleed section, that's cool. More? Introduce yourself.
Adam Kennedy, Anaheim Angels, AL West, or American League champs. Let's do that over.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Adam Kennedy, second baseman for the American League champs.
I was reading in the paper this morning that the rally monkey might not be here because he has a restraining order against Michael Jackson.
I'm not going to get anything with Michael Jackson. He's a little too powerful for me.
My name is Scott Spezio. I'm first baseman with the Anaheim Angels.
And I'm not sure, this may be a genetic thing, but what's up?
You know, it's the team colors. A couple months ago, they had Paint the Town Red Day, and I painted myself red.
Now, this is probably none of my business, but that's probably the only thing you dyed on your body?
Yeah, I got a little appearance up top there, too, so...
When he paused, I didn't know what he was going to do, you know? Your nickname is Spees.
That's one of my nicknames.
What are the others?
Sand Frog, Spaz. There's a lot of them, but we'll keep it to just those 3.
If I was an angel, what would my nickname be?
Easy Out.
That's wrong.
You wrong, bro. You wrong. You wrong. I'm going to call Al Sharpton on you. You wrong.
Arsenio, good job, buddy.
I'll talk to you later.
Arsenio Hall, I'll be right back with Salma Hayek right after this.
Did you know the air in your home can be up to 5 times more polluted than air outside? That indoor pollutants like dander can aggravate allergies and trigger asthma? What can you do? Get the Filtrete Ultra Allergen Reduction Filter. It's up to 30 times better than all other 1-inch filters at capturing airborne dust, bacteria, and pollen. And it meets Health House guidelines. If you don't take care of the air in your home, who will? Filtrete filters from 3M.
Hey, can I write a check for this?
I just need to see some ID.
Hold that thought.
Eunice, hi.
Come on. Okay, so I was in a movie with an extra, Eunice, whose hairdresser, Wayne, attended Sunday school with Father O'Neill, who plays racquetball with Dr. Sanji, who recently removed the appendix of him who dumped you sophomore year. So you see, we're practically brothers.
Tired of looking for ID? Use the Visa Chair Card to get you in, out, and on with life.
I forgot my ID again.
This fall, you're invited to a wedding that should never happen. if true love has its way. Brown Sugar.
She about to marry your man.
Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Still taking Claritin brand of loratadine tablets? Maybe it's time to talk to your doctor about making the switch. For more information, call 1-800-252-7463.
When you choose a different definition of wealth, when you ignore trends but embrace change, when you can be counted on, when you take things in stride, when you know what really matters, when you're good at saving and giving, when you do more than you have to and get more than you ever expected, you win.
Yeah, where'd you go last night?
We will party hard.
Where did you go?
Nowhere.
It can all change so quickly. And where does Joe Nolenberg stand? Joe Nolenberg voted no to a waiting period for those who purchase deadly weapons, and no to a ban on assault weapons. He voted no to 3-day background checks when weapons are purchased at gun shows, and no to a nationwide database to track child molesters and sex offenders. Does Joe Nolenberg understand? It's time to vote no to Joe Nolenberg.
Taco Bell's grilled steak taco tastes so authentic, you may pull a grilled steak switch out.
So you like carne asada steak?
Yeah.
Great. Got some out on the grill.
The grilled steak taco. Tender slices of steak marinated in Mexican spices and grilled to perfection. For a taste that's irresistible. For authentic carne asada steak, think outside the bun.
Folks, we got a great show tonight. Salma Hayek is on her way out. World Series announcer Joe Buck is here, and rock legend Rod Stewart will go on. I'm glad Rod's great. I love Rod Stewart. Let's get right to it. My first guest, beautiful and talented actress whose films include Desperado and Dogma. She's starring in a new film called Frida. I think it's one of the best things she's ever done. A great film. It's open in select cities, October 25th. Please welcome Salma Hayek. Hello, baby girl. There you are. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
How's your addiction? You know what I'm talking about? The shopping?
Which one?
You know, the
My
shopping thing that we've talked about this, and you said you were going to
We
work
have to
through-
clarify the shopping thing because there's some confusions now with the actors that
Right.
they're shopping.
No, not that actor
Okay.
shopping, but yours is TV. Yours is TV
Yes,
shopping.
I am a recovering infomercial addict.
No, really, really. I mean, you really get sucked in by them, don't you?
I do. I try to change the channels, but they hook me in. And my favorite ones were all of the ones that said, you know, there is this exercising equipment. All you need to do is 3 minutes a week.
Oh, yeah, 3 a week.
You know, and I would buy them and they would come, and then you can't even put them together. And if you put them together, they fall apart, and you have to send them back, and then you get the next one. You know, I have for the butt, for the arms, for the everything, and they never work. However, there are some really good ones out there. The George Foreman grill.
Oh, did you get the grill? You got the grill? All right. Yeah.
And the rotisserie, which was so hard for me to get because I would order it, and then, you know, you had to wait.
Well, that's the Showtime rotisserie. I saw that one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. No,
And then they wouldn't get it, and then some people around me were really fed up with this habit because they would have to send it back, put them together, you know, and then finally they called back and they said, don't send it. And I'm waiting and it's not coming. so finally some people, I had the, you know, when all your friends come and...
It's called an intervention.
An intervention, and they said, we have to stop it with these. And we stopped it before I got my Showtime rotisserie, and I was really upset about these. But then my lovely boyfriend, one Christmas, well, before this, I saw the ad, and I said, that's it, I'm gonna get it, and I started writing the number. He goes, no. And I said, oh, he's gonna get it for me. So it was my birthday, and we, you know, we're having dinner, and all my friends are there, and here comes the box, and I go, I know what it is. It's my rotisserie, and I open it, and it's this carton box with a stick and a chicken inside. But he got it for me eventually.
But that's amazing. See, I think that's good for guys to know that they could get a woman like you with a cheap-ass gift like a rotisserie.
And then I cook on it, and he gets...
Yeah, I mean, Ed Norton, I'm thinking, oh, what's he going to get you? A diamond, a car, a Ferrari?
Oh, you know what? I think the rotisserie is a lot more fun. You get to cook. The diamond just sits there.
Exactly. You are the perfect woman.
Yeah, the diamond just sits there.
Did you ever get the one with the electrodes where you put on your body and you turn on the battery?
Of course.
It makes you do that?
Of course I did, but it doesn't
I would like
work.
to see you try that one where you do this. Right?
Anything that's exercising without the effort or the sweat, I got them all, you know.
Now, how
have it for the face, too.
How are the dogs? Your dogs okay?
My dogs are great. They're mischievous, as always. You know, I just directed a film in Utah, and I had to rent a house because they, you know, the dogs were not very welcome at the hotel. Well, they were very nice, but my dogs are...
They're not hotel dogs.
No, they're not hotel dogs. And I was very tired, working really hard, and I would come home one night. Like one night I took a shower, I'm ready to go to bed, and I hear this barking outside. I go to see what happened. And of course, they've been sprayed by a skunk, which is not the first time. So what you do is you take tomato sauce and you have to wash them.
Well, hang on.
Shampoo.
Tomato sauce?
Yeah, you have to use tomatoes, but in this house I didn't have tomato sauce. And it's like 1 in the morning. But I did have spaghetti sauce with mushrooms. So I had to improvise, and I'm washing the dogs, and all of a sudden, I just took a shower. They go, and I have, like, you know, the mushroom all over with all my hair full of tomato sauce.
But you cover in tomato sauce, then you put them on the rotisserie. You see that?
No!
Well, look, I tell you, we'll take a little break. More with Selma right after this. Be right back.
There's a new kind of luxury. It's not just about what you own or what you've done, but about who you are. It respects your time and your priorities. It understands what's important to you.
Critics are in love with the new film from the director of Boogie Nights, Punch Drunk Love. Winner Best Director at the Cannes Film Festival. Newsweek calls it amazing. 2 thumbs up, an extraordinary experience.
Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing right now, I want you to know that I wanted to kiss you just then.
Really? Adam Sandler, Emily Watson, Punch Drunk Love, rated R. Now playing in New York and LA. Starts tomorrow in additional cities.
Counting sheep will never be out of work again. Welcome to heaven.
You'll feel the difference the moment you lie down. Serta, we make the world's best mattress.
Really freshly brewed Dunkin' Donuts coffee. For a smooth, delicious cup in the morning, it's just a thing.
Who is the real David Fink? He's a trial lawyer for Ed McNamara's political machine and received over $500,000 in no-bid and airport-related contracts from Wayne County. He's the trial lawyer who defended some of Michigan's worst polluters. He even fought for a company that poisoned a lake and contaminated 50 drinking wells. Now he's distorting Congressman Joe Nolenberg's record on the environment while hiding his own. The real David Fink? He speaks for polluters, not us.
Art Van's huge 43rd anniversary sale has got people talking.
I got my sister shopping here, and I can't get her out. I love it here.
Come on in for big savings on all the latest fashions just arrived for fall. Save an extra $150 on this reclining Lazy Boy sofa, now $749.
That's a great price.
Plus, you do not pay for 1.5 years. And you could win a Ford Explorer Sport.
I would love to win that Ford Explorer.
Get to Art Van's huge 43rd anniversary sale today.
This is a really big sale. The Victory Honda-thon is on. We're making deals other dealers just dream about. A 2003 Pilot for $207 per month. A 2003 Odyssey for $179 per month. A 2003 Accord for $169 per month. Or a brand new Civic for $113 per month. And if you've got a trade, bring it in because we're throwing away the book. Only at Victory Honda of Plymouth and Victory Honda of Monroe.
There's a better way to watch your energy use and stay warm. The Train XV90 gas furnace. It's over 90% efficient, which means more savings for you.
Buy an eligible high-efficiency Train product before November 30th and get a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. See your participating Train dealer for details.
From New York Times best-selling author Sandra Brown, The Crush. She thought he was innocent. He knew he'd found his next victim. The Crush by Sandra Brown. Expect the unexpected. The Crush.
It's a hidden camera consumer investigation. Free vacations. They're offered everywhere through the mail, over the phone. Are they worth your time? Are they really free, or are you wasting your money? Friday at 5.
Welcome back. Talking with Salma Hayek. Frida is the new film. I must compliment you on this film. I saw this movie, and it's about a person I don't know. It deals with a subject I'm not interested in. And I was mesmerized. I was fascinated. It is a great movie, and plus it's one of the visually best-looking movies I've ever seen. Tell people what it's about. I thought it was just amazing.
I hope everybody will have your reaction. Actually, we've been having pretty much this reaction. It's a period piece, but these people were ahead of their time then. They're way ahead of our time today. It's like a very modern, intense love story. And visually, it's amazing, so that's also very modern. So it's a modern period piece, which is different.
But she was, tell who Frida was.
Frida was a Mexican artist, and she was an amazing artist. She had a lot of health problems, and she had a husband that cheated on her a lot, and she was very talented, and she dressed, she was very unique in everything she did. And it was hard to get this movie made because they were communists, they were Mexicans, and it's a love story between this hairy cripple and a fat man. And of course, for America, what they think is very sexy is waxing and not eating and being very skinny. So of course, it was not, what they expected. And then, of course, now they see the film, and it's very sexy.
Oh, it's a very sexy
Isn't it sexy?
And the thing that made me laugh, tell people about the mustache.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say she had a mustache. But only towards the end of her life. It was there, but you couldn't really see it, and then it grew. So we tried to put it, fakely, but it was too much, and she didn't really have that much at the beginning. So we didn't know what to do. So somebody told me if you shave, you get some mustache. So there I go, I shaved my mustache, and I got a little bit, and of course, it was not long enough to show on the film, but long enough to show in real life.
Right.
So now I'm stuck with it. I should do Pancho Villa next.
Yeah, tell people about these pictures. These are people, these good cast, too. Jeffrey Rush is in it, and Alfred Molina, and now...
Ashley Judd and Edward Norton.
Now this is Jeffrey.
And Antonio Banderas.
This picture here, take a look. This is.
Oh yes. Well, no, that's not how he looks in the movie. He actually plays Trotsky, but the makeup artist was also an artist on her own right, and she would take Polaroid pictures of us, and then she would paint them, and that's Jeffrey as Billy Idol.
Okay. And this is.
And that's Fred Molina as Elvis.
Elvis, And here's the mustache lady.
And that's me as Elvis and as Frida, sort of like together.
Okay. Now we have a clip. What is this clip we're going to see?
We're going to see a clip about when he asks me to marry him for the first time, because we got married a couple of times. You'll see.
Yeah, let's take a look. Here we go. Here's the scene. Alfred Molina.
We'll have to get married, you know.
What?
The thing is, I think it's quite possible that we were born for each other.
But you don't believe in marriage?
Of course I do. I've had 2 wives already.
Exactly. You can't be true to only one woman.
True, yes. Faithful. No. Unfortunately, I'm physiologically incapable of fidelity.
Oh, really?
Yes, a doctor acquaintance of mine confirmed this.
What a convenient diagnosis.
Is fidelity that important to you?
Loyalty is important to me. Can you be loyal?
To you? Always.
Good. Because I love you, Pencil.
It's a terrific film. You did a great job. It's, the clip doesn't do it justice because there's so many rich colors in this film. It's just wonderful.
It's really
and it opens on the 25th.
On the 25th.
Salma, you should be very proud of your work. Just
Thank
great.
you very much.
Salma Hayek, be right back with Joe Buck right after this.
Reggie, I'm so sorry. Her husband is dead, and a fortune is missing.
I do have it.
Yes, you do. You just don't know you've got it. On October 25th, the fun is uncovering the truth. The truth about Charlie. Rated PG-13 starts October 25th.
Thinking about making the switch to Clarinex? Talk to your doctor to see if Clarinex is right for you. Call 1-800-CLARINEX for your 7-day free trial. Experience Clarinex.
The Kodak EasyShare digital camera and dock. Transfer at the touch of a button and your pictures are ready to email or print. It's digital photography made simple.
Share the moment, share
NBC Sunday, 8/7 Central. All new American Dreams.
I'm going on my first date.
A time of innocence and challenges.
You're walking this girl home?
And all new Law & Order Criminal Intent. Who's trying to kill Dad? Everyone points to his wife, except him.
It was brilliant.
Followed by an all-new Boomtown. An average housewife with a 30-year-old secret.
I have nothing to say.
She's had a quarter of a century to get her story straight.
American Dreams, Law & Order Criminal Intent. Boomtown. Quality drama. NBC Sunday.
Wendy's Mozzarella Chicken Supreme is so delicious with its 2 slices of mozzarella and Parmesan sauce on our whole breast filet. It's taking people to a higher level. Wendy's Mozzarella Chicken Supreme, it's better here.
Newsweek says The Ring is full of jolts with serious goosebumps. The best scary movie since The Sixth Sense. No! It's the scariest movie of 2002. You'll have a spooky good time. The Ring, rated PG-13, starts tomorrow.
Just breathe. Just believe. Another day. Just believe. I'm used to it by now. Just breathe. Just breathe.
running banging when NASCAR hits Martinsville. Old Navy presents the Old Dominion 500. Tony Stewart looks to guard his lead in the race for the championship. Sunday, noon Eastern, NBC.
Friday's #1 show, Law & Order SVU, is all new.
2 bodies, 3 days.
A medical miracle drives a man to murder.
Viagra and ecstasy made me feel like I was 18 again.
The ending will keep you up all night.
What are you gonna do when your wife turns you away?
All new Law & Order SVU, NBC Friday.
Trust matters. Any company who profits by selling your private medical records without your permission has got to be stopped. It is a personal violation. It's betrayal by somebody you confided in or somebody you trusted. Now, as Attorney General, I went after companies and websites who violated your privacy. Anyone who breaks your trust and invades your personal privacy ought to be punished. That should be the law in Michigan, and I won't give up until it is.
It can all change so quickly. And where does Joe Nolenberg stand? Joe Nolenberg voted no to a waiting period for those who purchase deadly weapons, and no to a ban on assault weapons. He voted no to 3-day background checks when weapons are purchased at gun shows, and no to a nationwide database to track child molesters and sex offenders. Does Joe Nolenberg understand? It's time to vote no to Joe Nolenberg.
My next guest is only 33, but is already considered one of the best sports announcers around. Beginning this Saturday, he'll be calling his 5th World Series on Fox as the Anaheim Angels take on the San Francisco Giants. Please welcome Joe Buck. Hey, Joe. How are you? Good. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Now tell folks a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Let's see. A little bit about Joe Buck. I am like Selma, I'm a recovering infomercial addict.
Oh, really?
You and I were talking about that last week.
Yes.
And outside of that, I'm from St. Louis. I'm a Midwest guy.
Right, I know
Broadcast for the Cardinals for 12 years. Worked at Fox. The son of a Hall of Fame broadcaster.
Oh, yeah, the great, sure.
Jack Buck, who passed away this year. Right. And, you know, looking forward to my 5th World Series, like you said.
Now, you started really young, because I know since you, what, 18, 19? You were...
19.
So what were you doing when you were 19?
I was broadcasting AAA baseball in Louisville. And
cool.
Going to college during the college year, and then shifting over and doing a little baseball during the summer.
But weren't you the secretary for the team,
The
too?
traveling secretary.
Oh, traveling.
The
No,
traveling, not the secretary.
No,
but
I
the
got it.
traveling
The traveling.
secretary, kind of getting all the guys together, getting them on the plane, handing out their meal money.
Would they listen to you, a 19-year-old kid? He hands you meal
absolutely
money?
not. No.
I mean, you know.
No, but most of them were 19. So I could kind of, you know, get it across with certain guys.
So what was your first TV game?
First TV game was a complete disaster.
Yeah.
It was an Albert Brooks kind of affair with the Cardinals. I had cake makeup on myself to the point of just looking like Liza Minnelli on her wedding day. Just 1 pound after another. And it was hot, you know, middle of the summer. I'm in New York. I'm at Shea Stadium, and they tell me, and I've never done television in my life, and they say, you know, it's middle of a doubleheader. We're going to come on. You're going to fill during, you know, the break there. Wait for the first game. So I come on. It's 1,000,000 degrees. I'm sweating. I can't hear the producer because the earpiece pops out of my ear. I'm supposed to lead to an interview. The guy can't find his microphone down in the field. They're telling me to keep talking. And I know from watching the Brady Bunch that when that red light is on right there, I've got to keep talking. And so it stayed on as I'm trying to throw it down to my partner who is down, unable to find his microphone.
See, my favorite part of the story? From watching the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
That's
what you get here, Jay.
Yeah,
this isn't, that's the kind of level of
Midwest. You watch
sophistication.
the Brady Bunch.
Exactly, yeah. We all do that nightly. Just sit around watching the Brady Bunch.
And let me ask you about Barry Bonds. This is
Yes.
his first, it's hard to believe it's his first World Series, but of course it is.
It is, and I think it's a good thing for baseball.
Yeah.
I got to know him when I was a young broadcaster in those early years with the Cardinals. I was sitting in the dugout in Pittsburgh, and he was taking batting practice, and I was with Don Baylor, our hitting coach for the Cardinals. And I said, you know, Don, it's just a shame that Barry, being as good as he is, doesn't seem to have any fun with this. You know, he doesn't get along with teammates. He's always seems disgruntled. I said, oh, you're totally wrong. His bark is worse than his bite. Let me take you out here and introduce you to him. I go out begrudgingly, and Barry hops out of the cage, and Don says, Barry, this is Joe Buck, Jack Buck's kid, one of our announcers. And Barry looks at me and goes, so? So now I get to call him in the World Series starting this weekend up in Anaheim.
Well, see, you can't take that personally.
No, I don't. And I'm totally honest when I say this. When I was there in Atlanta when they clinched and moved on to play St. Louis, I was there in San Francisco when they won the other night. I'm thrilled for him, and I'm happy for baseball because baseball's best player should get a chance to play in the World Series, and he's clearly baseball's best player.
Yeah. But you want him to come up and give you a hug.
No, not particularly.
No, even now, if he suppose he come up and said, Joe, I heard that story.
No.
You say, well, there you are.
I'd go, so?
Yeah, well, you've got to let it go. You've got to let it go.
No, I refuse. I refuse.
So let's talk about the Angels for a second.
Yes.
The thing I find fascinating here is all these guys are kind of up from the farm team guys. They didn't buy any stars on this team, did
Correct.
they?
The thing I find fascinating about him is the rally monkey.
Really?
Ed, come on, do your thing, Ed.
There you are.
The good thing to me, the weird thing to me is Philadelphia's got the Fanatic, their mascot.
Right.
San Diego's always had the San Diego Chicken. To me, it's just been amazing that the Angels were able to find somebody small enough to fit into that outfit.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
well, welcome to L.A.
Yeah. David Spade had to do something.
Hey!
Hey,
oh,
all right.
Man. Oh, first Liza, now David,
Appreciate
come on.
it. Thanks.
Now, tell people where the monkey came from. Because these things aren't planned. They just sort of happen, don't they?
Yeah. The set of Friends, I don't know where the monkey came from.
Oh.
I don't know why the monkey came. I don't know when the monkey's leaving.
Yeah.
But the monkey kind of pops up in the seventh inning if the team's down. There are rules.
So nothing before the seventh.
It's not a free-for-all monkey in Anaheim. Okay. It's just if you're down in the seventh inning, you got a guy on, monkey pops up.
Right, okay.
You know.
In California.
I'm sorry?
Monkeys are illegal in California. You
Are
cannot
they?
have a pet monkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm never moving here.
Well, there you are.
Maybe they picked it because it would be exclusive.
Yes.
I tried to bring a monkey from Mexico, but
You
they're
did?
illegal.
That's outstanding.
Well, let me ask you. Are you brave enough to stand here or sit here and make a prediction?
Absolutely.
What do you got?
It's going to be a 7-game series, people of America. And the Anaheim Angels are going to win the World Series.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good.
Now, if you were taping this in San Francisco, it would be a completely different answer.
No, but we're not a local show. We
No.
are nationwide. What do you think? We're just broadcasting in the Valley?
People in San Francisco think I was rooting for the Cardinals in the NLCS anyway because that's where I'm from.
No, would you do that? But see, you're a hometown guy. Wasn't
Right.
that tough?
No. My answer to that is I know none of the guys on the field are worried about what kind of game I'm having in the booth.
Yeah.
Therefore, if I'm in the booth, I'm not worrying about what kind of game they have in the field. And I've got too much other stuff to worry about than who wins.
I'll tell you what. When the Angels win, we'll take the whole team. We'll go see Frida.
I'd love to do that. Will you come, Solomon?
Yes.
All right. Joe Buck, thank you, buddy. Joe Buck, be right back with Rod Stewart right after this.
Tonight on Conan, Senator John McCain, Katie Holmes, the Iraqi Idol winner, and Mr. T, a man and his music.
Edelweiss!
All new tonight.
NBC Monday at 8/7 Central. Just when you think Fear Factor's gone too far, they go further. NBC Monday at 8/7 Central.
How you feeling? You all right? You look great.
This one's a Fear Factor first.
How's that taste? That good? Nasty.
All new Fear Factor, NBC Monday at 8/7 Central.
I'm Ruth Spencer, and every Friday at 5, I'll be putting products and services to the test to see if you're wasting your money. This week, in a hidden camera consumer investigation, free vacations. You get them in the mail, over the phone. Now the truth behind these amazing offers.
They come in hook, line, and sinker.
Are they worth your time? Are they really free, or are you wasting your money? You'll find out Friday at 5.
Detroit, got a question for Dr. Phil? Send an email to Click on Detroit or call 222-0403. Dr. Phil may answer your question on Local First News at 5, coming soon.
They protect us, keep us safe, and provide care. They're state employees, providing critical services. But under current law, there's no right to organize, with only weak protections on wages and work conditions. Yes on 3 would put collective bargaining protections in the Constitution. Protections for whistleblowers, prevents political cronyism, and strikes are illegal. State workers deserve protections other government employees have. That's why firefighters, state troopers, and others ask you to vote yes on 3.
With over 60 years of capable Jeep heritage, Jeep Liberty definitely looks the part. From its jeweled tail lamps to its unmistakable grille design, Liberty offers optional conveniences like air, power windows and locks, tilt, and remote keyless entry. Plus, our 7-year or 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. And now, qualified returning Daimler Chrysler employee lessees and eligible family members can lease a new Jeep Liberty Sport for just $187 a month. Jeep Liberty, very capable, very affordable, only at your Chrysler and Jeep superstores.
Now it's time for an all-new rock and roll show.
Turn him into a company man. You can't turn him into a whore.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Live Saturday, December 7th at the Palace. With special guest Jackson Brown. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Tickets go on sale this Saturday morning at 10 at palacenet.com, the box office, Ticketmaster, or charge by phone.
Who is the real David Fink? He's a trial lawyer for Ed McNamara's political machine and received over $500,000 in no-bid and airport-related contracts from Wayne County. He's the trial lawyer who defended some of Michigan's worst polluters. He even fought for a company that poisoned a lake and contaminated 50 drinking wells. Now he's distorting Congressman Joe Nolenberg's record on the environment while hiding his own. The real David Fink? He speaks for polluters, not us.
Everything must go at Lloyd Bridges Travelland to make way for our gigantic new showroom. No reasonable offers will be refused. Lloyd Bridges Travelland. Take I-94 West, exit 159.
Westland. Welcome to Pontiac.
Local.
Local 4.
Guest, one of the greatest vocalists in the history of rock music. His new CD is a collection of American pop standards. It's called It Had to Be You, the Great American Songbook. Please welcome Rod Stewart.
A cigarette that bears a lipstick's traces, 2 airline tickets to romantic places, a fairground's painted swings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment, those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant. Oh, how my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. You came, you saw, and you conquered me. Yeah. When you did that to me, I knew somehow it just had to be. Yeah. The winds of March that made my heart a dancer, a telephone that rings, but who's to answer? Oh, how the ghost of your craze, these foolish things remind me of you. Let it be. The scent of smoldering leaves, the wail of steamers, 2 lovers on the street who walk like dreamers. Oh, how the ghost of you clings. These foolish things remind me of you. to me. I know they bring you so near to me. The sigh of midnight trains and empty stations, silk stockings thrown aside, dance invitations. Oh, how the ghosts of you cranes, these foolish days, remind me of you. Remind me of you. Remind me of you, darling. Remind me of you.
Oh, there you go. Good to see you,
How
mate.
you doing, mate? Now, you got to explain to everybody
I
what
just
this
what
is.
that is. Now,
How are you?
we have to explain that.
How are you?
Ouch! I got you that. I ordered this off the TV, especially for you.
You were mocking me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't mocking
you.
you.
Were mocking my advanced years.
No, I wasn't. Since your girlfriend is so tall, I figured you could get her hat off with that.
I could indeed. Now, Jay gave this to me the other night at a wonderful charity show, and I was wondering why you gave it to me. Now I know. Thanks, Jay.
There you are.
So
How
you
are
can
you?
do things like this, move things about,
There you are.
grab ladies' feet and things.
Hey, great. Tell us why these tunes. It's a great CD.
Well, it's these songs have been with me for most of my life, you
Yeah.
know, because my mum and dad used to sing them with my brothers and sisters at Christmas parties at my house when I was only so small. And so I decided to do them.
Well, it's very cool. And you like, and with the suit and tie, I like the whole bit that
It
goes
makes a
with
change, doesn't it?
Well, it sort of makes it kind of supper clubby.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, kind of a cool nightclub kind of
Oh,
look.
look
No,
at
you
that.
look
Cool.
great. You look great.
It's only a one-off, though. I mean, I'm no rock and roll traitor. This is a one-off album, and I'll go back to what I usually do.
You're not a rock
I'm playing
and
it safe.
roll, rock
mate.
and roll
I'm playing it
trader.
safe.
Have you been called a rock and roll
No,
trader?
that's my little
Oh,
expression.
really? Now, tell me about Penny. Now, this is now she looks lovely, by the way.
She's here tonight.
She is here tonight.
She's here tonight. She's actually 6'1",
She's
6'5" in her high heels.
Wow.
Amazing. Taller woman that would be the Statue of Liberty, I think.
Well, now she's. Oh, now is she selling this bra? Is this a new bra that she's
Yeah,
selling?
that's her lift-up brassiere with a silicone thing that goes underneath. Saves you having operations, I suppose. Well, it looks good. She's here somewhere if you want to get the camera on her.
Where is she? I don't know where she is. She in the
She's up the back and she's not even sitting down. Look at that.
Where's Penny? Where's Penny? There she is up there. Hi, Penny. Now, is there a bit of an age difference?
No, Jay, of course there's not an age difference. There's always an age difference with my wives and girlfriends. Only a mere 20-odd years.
20-odd years. All right, well, that's nothing. That's
Of course it's not.
It's maturity.
I look after myself.
Yeah,
You got to look after yourself nowadays.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You have to look after it.
Yeah.
Now, is marriage in the works? Am I putting you on the spot here?
Oh, yeah, you certainly are. Well, I've been married twice. I've been married twice, and I just don't want to give it another try. You know, I've failed twice. Wasn't all my fault, but we have a great relationship, and we don't think we need marriage to keep us together. You know, only 68% of marriages break up anyway nowadays, and they cost us guys a fortune.
Right.
So.
See, I love it when you say it. Like, I'm gonna write the date down that you said this.
Yes, please.
Because when you come back, Jay, I've gotten married.
But it's not, you know, never say never. It's not entirely out of the
Right,
question.
of course,
but,
not entirely.
please, I'm glad you took a note of that.
Okay.
Let me have it.
Because I know that. I know sex is somewhat of a hobby for you, right? It's a release. I maybe you told me that. When
No,
you
I have other hobbies, but I think it's the basis of a great relationship.
Right.
Good sex, don't you think, guys?
Don't look at me.
Oh, right.
Are you still
Are
doing
you gay? Well, good sex is still important, even when you're gay, man. You don't have to be shagging.
Now I'm gay? Okay.
Just ask you a question.
Yes.
He's from the Midwest.
Ah.
They don't do
They're
that.
not gay there.
They're no gay
It's
people.
a messy pastime, anyway.
Do that in the Midwest. Are you still following soccer? You used to be a huge soccer fan.
Oh, I still am.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fanatical, you know.
Yeah.
I play on Sundays, train on Wednesdays, and I just love it. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah,
You know, and the American team's doing so great. I mean, they did so great in the recent European Nations Champions. They got, I think, nearly to the quarterfinals. You should be very proud of them.
And are you still partying? Are you still partying a lot? Because you were always kind of a... See,
Only weekends now, mate. Friday and Saturday.
Friday,
I don't go all the way through the week. Too old for that.
When I first came to town, I was broke. I had no money. And I was over on Hollywood, and I saw this Lamborghini parked on the street. And someone said, that's Rod Stewart. And I went over, I looked in, and things that must press me most, there were candy wrappers and Snickers bars, and I thought, wow, who eats candy and Snickers bars in a Lamborghini? And I thought that was...
my kids, probably.
I thought that was very cool. I mean,
That's
just to see candy wrappers and Coke cans, I went, oh, wow. You're the only guy like a baby seat in a Lamborghini. Oh, yeah.
You love your cars.
Yeah, I love all that
It's
stuff.
another addiction, fast cars.
Yeah, have you still got fast cars?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't succumbed to the minivan with the wagon?
Not yet. Neither of you, I know that.
No, I know. So what are you driving now? What do you have that's real fast?
A new Lamborghini Murcielago.
Oh, that's a great car.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Celine, which is an American car, American sports car.
Steve Celine's car? Oh, sure,
yeah,
sure.
which I'd love to have one of those.
Very cool. Well, I'll make a phone call
Riveting conversation, eh, guys?
I'll make a phone call for you. Well, this is the new CD. It had to be you. Just great. It's always a pleasure, man. We love to have you here. Please come back. Rod Stewart.
Thank you, Dave.
Joe Buck calling the World Series this week.
That's right.
And Salma Hayek. Frida is the new film. Folks, stay tuned for Conan coming up next. And I want to thank Arsenio Hall. Arsenio, thanks for helping us out tonight. Arsenio will be in the Punchline in Sacramento, November 8th and 9th. Stay tuned for Conan. Thanks, folks. See you later. Bye-bye.